is my time. Now is my time.
Hi guys, we're doing a Q&A. As some of y'all probably know about this because y'all follow me on Instagram or on Twitter, but we decided to make a YouTube channel.
We are currently coming up with the intro and what is it?
We're
coming up with a name for our channel. There you go.
We're currently coming up.
Yeah, she tried correcting me. She tried correcting me, but she couldn't.
I'm sorry.
Alright, I got it.
Okay, so basically, we're doing a question and answers today, a Q&A. It was kind of requested a couple times, but we decided to do it so y'all can get to know us before y'all decide to subscribe to us. So right now, we're actually currently coming up with a YouTube name and I guess intro, kinda. So if this is bad, I'm really sorry, okay?
Don't hate us though.
Thank you.
Question number 1.
Yes.
How did y'all meet? I'm gonna say mine because she doesn't remember the first time.
So there was 2 times that we actually met. One he remembers and one I don't remember. So he's gonna tell you his and then I'm gonna tell you mine.
So freshman year.
His freshman year, my sophomore year.
Oh yeah.
I'm a year older than him. Well, 6 months by age, but a year in grade. Okay, go.
So she was coming out of the gym and I was coming out of like a little hallway by the gym and it meets into a courtyard. So this is the first time I ever got like los huevos to approach her. And I asked her if she wanted to go to McDonald's because, you know, I wanted to buy her something. So
we have like a McDonald's like right on the corner of our school. Just so they know, like from our school, it's walking distance to go eat over there. So everybody was like, hey, let's go to McDonald's. Like we're gonna go eat there. You know what I mean? Like type of thing.
I asked her to go walk with me and I would buy her something. Guess what she decides to do? 2 pathways. You can go right here and it leads like towards our cafeteria.
There's like this way.
And then there's that way which leads towards McDonald's. When we got to the point where it breaks off, I just see her go to the left towards the cafeteria. And guess what a young freshman sees? Broken. I see her walking with another guy. But I still went to McDonald's, got that ice cream cone, you know what I'm saying?
I didn't know him. I mean, I've never talked to this kid before in my life and this dude just comes with me. Hey, I'll buy you food. I was like, that's nice, thanks. The second time was his junior year, my senior year. Okay, this was, me and this guy were on and off for a little bit, right? And so there was this one time we were talking about prom because it was mine and that other guy's senior year. And so he was like, I'm not gonna take you to mine. So I was like, what the fuck? So we got into an argument and broke up because of that. Well, this dude is friends with my cousin. And he tells my cousin, because I walked in venting to my cousin and he's like sitting like on the side like with this hoodie on. He wore headphones all the time, so I like really was like.
She thought it was me because I had headphones in all the time.
Yeah, you know, he never like.
I would be like this, like say I would just be like that. I would always be.
He would literally be like that, like just by himself. He was like low key listening to mine and my cousin's conversation, and I didn't know about it. So there I was, and I was like venting to my cousin or whatever, and then my cousin texts me later. Like when I'm in class and he goes, hey, Noah thinks you're cute. I was like, who? Noah, the dude with the headphones like that always comes next to me. I was like, oh, okay, like what about it? He said, let me take your cousin to prom, dude. And I was like, shut up, like whatever, right? Well, that was like the first like kind of, I didn't really like talk to him though. Like he was just like listening. I like started walking into the classroom, you know, like, oh, this guy likes me, I'm gonna show up. And, like I draw stuff on like my old teacher's whiteboard. So I'd always be drawing there and I'd like wait for him to walk in and then I'd see him and then I'd wait for my cousin for a little bit. I would wait until Noah walked in and then I would like see him and I would say nothing to him and then I'd like walk to class. She's like, bye sir, like walk away and then like go to my classroom.
I remember like, these, like I would always be right there listening, well not like listening to come. They would be blocking the door so I couldn't really go in, so I was just there standing. But you know, I was low-key looking at her.
Like he would like be sitting right next to my cousin and then put like a little input, like a little word into mine and my cousin's conversation. So I was like, whatever, like this dude. Well, I started noticing him more because I was like, okay, I have a crush on this guy. We did track together, but it was like the boys team practiced on one side all the time. The girls team always practiced on the other side. The only time we combined was when we would do like kind of field events. Well, me, I was like, you know what? I want to throw, like I want to try throwing. He was trying out for shot put. I ended up staying for discus and shot put actually, and he didn't. Well, when he was back there, he's walking back with the throwers, and I was with the long jump and high jump girls, because we were practicing back there. Well, all my friends were like, he's so cute, like he's a cutie, whatever, right? And I was like, me being me, I was like silently crying on the inside. I'm there and he's walking by and I just like grab him, right? And I go like this and I was like, babe!
And I was like, you want to see my friend?
Like, guys, this is my boyfriend Noah. Have y'all met him? And all the girls were like,
and then
yeah,
red face, cherry red.
And then I was like, okay, I'll see you later.
And I didn't even say
he
bye.
He didn't say nothing.
I just went.
He just let go, turned around and walked away. And I was like, that was a fail. Like, he does not like me. No, bro. So a couple days later, again, we're at practice and he's talking to my friend. We'll call her Blue. So Blue is like flirting with him, kind of like low-key, like on the side. And we were like, where the track is, like put your hands. The track's like this and the girls are right here. Well, the guys are off on the track in the grass on the field. So they're like right there doing sprints in the other direction and we're going in the other direction. Well, Blue's like over here like talking to Noah, yelling at him from the distance. And I'm there like side-eyeing like on the inside, like listening, but acting like I'm not listening. Babe! And he turned around and I was like, yeah, we're not talking to her, babe. You talk to me, okay? And like just like being stupid. And she was like, and I was all, And then he was like, okay. And like he actually said something, bro. Like finally said something. Well, he went to go talk to his friend. He was like talking to his friend Fabian, whatever, right? He got all excited.
You know how us guys is, you know, be like, hey, she talked to me.
Shut up. So I didn't see him for the rest of practice. And then later that night, I was like, you know what, girl? I actually messaged him first. Cause like
she DM'd me first.
I didn't even follow him, actually. I just found, like, you know, girls be girls. You lurk, you find, you do shit fast. So I didn't follow him, then I followed him. And you know, sometimes when you don't follow people, the little box is in there. So I followed him and then let the box go in. Well, he followed me back. And I was like, hey, with the little, like, face. And then after, like, a while, like, it took a while, I was like, oh, this dude does not like me. Like, he's not texting me back. Like, he really doesn't think I'm attractive at all. So then he finally messaged me back. Hey, sorry, I was getting a haircut. It was like 20 minutes. I had left my phone on the side. I was like, whatever, like he's not gonna message me. What's the point of me standing right here? So I was working out. I was like, oh, LOL, it's okay. I was working out. And then we just had a conversation from there and now we're like, what, a year? That's how we met.
Question number 2.
Okay.
If y'all had an unlimited amount of money, what would y'all buy each other first?
You first, since you say you know.
She has this little insecurity. It's about her hips. What I would do is buy her like little hip, I don't know, like a hip injection so she could be happy.
Stop!
She thinks her hips go like in like that. Like
they do!
They really don't. It's like a thick queen, you know what I'm saying?
Oh my gosh. What I would buy Noah, he's always talking about this. Like constantly, like all the time. Every time we're driving, all the time he points it out and says it. I would buy him a nice truck, because he always wants a truck that's lifted with nice suspensions, whatever. He talks about it all the time. Or I would buy him one of like a badass GTR, like one of his dream little race cars that he's always talking about. Dude, you should see him. He hypes up cars on Twitter more than he hypes me up, like dead ass. So
Teresa has a fat ass, but have you seen the ass of a GTR?
Oh my
goodness.
Stop.
Look at that ass on that bottom. Oh my goodness.
I want to read it.
No, I'm the question dude.
Let me do 2 and 2. Question number 3. What's y'all's future careers?
Right now, I am currently about to enlist in the Navy. And I am looking at 2 jobs that are like, which one is an AO and the other is a PR. They're both aviation jobs. So I'll be working with planes and stuff. And after that, like after the military, when I retire and stuff, I plan on joining law enforcement. Everybody
thought I was gonna be a teacher. So I went into the teaching, education field, right? And then so I really liked it, like I really did. So I enrolled in school and I was like, okay, sure, like let's do this. And I didn't like the program at all. And then so I switched from that to kinesiology. And I was like, dude, as an athlete, like come on. This is gonna be easy for me. I'm gonna like it a lot. I'm gonna be super interested. I hated the program in that too. He kind of encouraged me to do it because he's always like, babe, like I really think it'd be a good idea. Like you'll always have like a little job like wherever we go, since we're gonna be traveling like in the Navy and stuff. So he's like, you'll always have a job, like you're good at it, and if you practice, like you'll get even better, whatever. So I was like, fine, like I'll look into it. I'm gonna go to school for cosmetology. So I'm gonna try that out. My general manager is always talking about like how I have a lot of potential in the restaurant area. So if I'm not very fond of Cosmo, I'll probably keep it as a side and possibly look into like opening up like maybe a restaurant or like a little snack shack or something like that, because I really like that field. I like talking to people and I'm super friendly. How many kids?
I plan on having 3. 2 boys, 1 girl. I just want to name my first son a junior. Have you ever seen people in the NFL when they're the 3rd or the 4th on their last name? It has like,
oh my gosh,
so I want to see like a Alonso and then like a 4 or something. That was like badass. I've always wanted like a little brother or like someone my age in my family that I could teach to play football. So that's why I want 2 boys. That way I could teach them both sports. Obviously I can teach my daughter sports too, but she thinks she's good at volleyball, but I'm better. Honestly, I do not know how much.
I'd say like 3, maybe.
You think 3? I feel like
I feel like our number.
Like she wants 1 or 2.
No. At first I thought 2 for a little bit, and then I thought 3. I honestly don't want any girls. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, dude, he has enough with me, and if we have a daughter, she's gonna be exactly the same way. So I honestly want all boys, but it would be cool to have a big family. I'm just thinking like financial wise though. I don't want to put us in a situation to where somewhere in the future it's gonna be hard for us to support our kids. So I would say like 2 or 3, honestly. If we end up with more, then that's God's plan. He put that into our future. He's gave us what he thinks we can handle. I feel like that's just how it's gonna go.
30 kids and counting.
No.
First impressions. So my first interaction with her was the McDonald's. Like, I thought you were just mean. Like, yeah. My
first impression of Noah, I thought he was kind of rude. Like, not gonna lie. Like, yes. He always had his headphones in and his hoodie on, and he never talked to me. I would smile at him, and he'd just be like,
"This would be me." Like nothing. Imagine these are earbuds, and I would just be.
I feel like I remember one time I tried talking to him, and he just like didn't say anything, and I was like, okay. And then I was like, and then he went, what? Sorry, I have my music in, and I was just like, I'm going to class. I will see you guys later. And I just like walked away. Like, I really thought he was rude. Like, he always had his headphones in. He never wanted to converse with me, like, ever. I low-key thought she was too bad for me. 5 cost me, a motherfucker. What's yours plan after y'all get married? Move away? He said bye.
San Antonio has the worst drivers ever.
Dude, yeah. They don't use their blinkers for anything.
That is
that
main thing.
Freaking drives me nuts. And then they're mad and honking when you don't let them in your lane. Like, dude, you aren't using your blinker. Next question. What is the most embarrassing thing y'all done in front of each other? Okay, so boom, and I flew on my ass and I hit my head everywhere. Her and her sister started laughing at me. I just felt so embarrassed. I was like, I don't want to be here. I want to go home. Dude, honestly, I think the most embarrassing thing I've done is probably like fart. Like, one time, she had like a ghost crawl up her ass and stuff. Like, that shit was horrible. No warning, no nothing. We were just cuddling underneath the blankets, and I'm like this. And then you know how there's like a little opening? Well, that shit went like creep, 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 and it went. And I was all the little X eyes and shit. I was all fuck. Number 8, when y'all first started talking, did y'all expect to get where y'all are now? Nah. I'm not gonna be honest, no. Nah, for real. I thought she was just like gonna text me, like get my hopes up and just be like, oh no, I was just playing about all that. Like I told her about that. A lot of people were like, oh, she never stays in relationships. Like she can never keep a relationship. And so everybody was always putting stuff in his head like, dude, she's gonna play you, like don't, like she's gonna just talk to you, like get what she wants and then she's gonna leave. I wasn't that person. I wasn't very fond of the people I was dating. And you know, when you're not feeling somebody, you're not gonna stay with them just because people expect you to be with them or because you don't want to hurt their feelings. It's better when you break up with them and you leave them than to leave them on and then think that they have something with you. Like that's just, I'm not that type of person to lead somebody on. Like I don't like that. I don't like doing that. A lot of people thought like that I was gonna break his heart and stuff, and I was like, no, dude, like he's cute. He's genuine. Like, he makes honestly, me laugh. Like I remember my best friend like almost wanted to fight. I went to the softball game to support my best friend, and so we went. And I'm wearing the shirt because it was identical to the ones that they had for that season. So I was like, I'm gonna wear it. This guy I was with freaking like 3 years before that was his number. And so I went to the baseball game after that, and I was talking to his mom, because I'm not disrespectful. I broke up with them, not with their parent, you know? That's something my mom's always taught me. Like, you do not be disrespectful to your ex-friends, ex-boyfriends, parents. Like, say like, hi, hello, how are you doing, have a conversation. So I was doing that, and I was like, oh, catching up with her, whatever, because she had moved out of town for a bit. The mom and the girlfriend were not fond of each other at all. She got mad that I was with the mom, and also because the shirt had his number on it, which wasn't purposeful. Like, I was just there, you know? They made a big deal, and then so his best friend came at me, and she was like, look, if your intentions are right, just don't even fucking talk to him anymore. Like, she like came at me, right? And I was like, oh, hello, no, I know you're his best friend and all, but I mean,
she had a little backlash.
I'm his girlfriend, so this is how it's gonna go. I said it straight, and then I texted the girlfriend, and I was like, bro, if I wanted something to do with him, I wouldn't be with Noah. I broke up with him for a reason. I didn't want to be with him. But now me and his best friend,
oh yeah, they're cool,
are super close.
You can put her name because they'll probably
be in this video too. So his best friend's Lexi, and then her girl best friend is Giselle. Those are homegirls. We could literally double date with them.
When are y'all getting married? So we plan on getting married in August, if everything goes planned.
We can get the things together, get the family together, get everybody on the same track as us. Hopefully in August. We don't have a date yet. Maybe videos to come.
Coming soon though. Yeah, coming soon. Funniest memories with each other. We have so many.
We really do. I can't pinpoint one out.
I can't pinpoint one out.
So we have frogs. We bought pet frog last year. And when I was still in high school, dude, that was pretty funny. And so this dude was like, I've never touched the frogs before. I want to touch them, right? So he puts his hand in the fish tank, and he's like trying to get it, but they move like really fast, like they jump everywhere. He's pulling it out, and then he goes, babe, I'm like laying on the floor, right? He goes, babe, I'm touching it, got it.
I had it in my head. Dude. He was in my head, but
I warned him. I was like, dude, you have to cup it. Like, make sure, like, where you could see it, but not to the point to where they can come out, because them suckers jump. They literally like, pew, like no catching after that, bro.
He was in my hand, but my hand wasn't even out of the tank yet. Like, okay, so it was just out of the water. So there's water, and then there's like a good amount of space before it exits the tank.
Yeah. I
was in that section. This little motherfucker was in my hand, and he goes, the little Mario noise. Doing? Fucking pops out everywhere. I lose the motherfucker. I'm all, babe.
And my mom comes in, she's like, you lost the frog. Where's the frog at? Oh my god. And my sister's like sitting here like, oh my god, she's like laughing, recording us. And so I'm like, dude, where is it at? And like, so like the shelf, like I have like a shelf, and it has like different like levels to it. We were like trying to move the shelf, but not enough to where we could like kill it, like, or squish it if it was anywhere in there. So we were trying to do it.
Her crock was right by it, like right by the tank. So when he jumped out, we were looking like all underneath.
And he was like hiding in my crock, bro. Like hiding in my crock.
He was inside the crock, and so finally when we found him, I let her finish.
Dude, I just feel something slap my leg, and I was like, oh my god. And this dude's like, like all across my floor, bro. And so it goes like my floor is carpet, and then my living room is wood. Like going off fast, like he's like taking off, and then because he was all slimy because of the water, he got stuck like to the wooden floor. So he was like, ding, ding, like couldn't move. And I was like, I got it. And I'm like crawling on the floor all fast, like chasing after it. And so like I finally picked it up and put it back in the tank, and I was like, no, I told you, like, you need to cup your hands, like you can't just grab it. Dude, it was the funniest thing ever.
That's honestly a pretty good memory. What are peanut butter and jelly picture count as a memory?
Maybe not the funniest, but
oh, it says funniest.
So we went viral.
No. This is another video.
Okay.
Another video.
One thing that annoys y'all the most about each other.
I'll let you go first. No, I don't want to hear this though.
I take naps. Okay. And this dude, he literally like when we're together, like
dude, she's my girl. Like
he has to be like all up on me, right? So we could be like, okay, so I could be like laying down like right here, right? And he will literally have it right here on his chest next to my face, laughing full blast volume, bro, full blast volume on the loudest video you could ever think of. And it irritates me. Why are you gonna do me like that?
Right here. And I'd be like this, loud as shit. That smell. Gordon Ramsay.
Yes. What is that?
My thing that annoys me with Teresa is sometimes we will be in bed watching a movie or something and she will be on her phone like this forever and ever and ever.
Nah.
And then
he's fronting.
No, I am not. So I get tired of it and I literally go like this. Here's her phone, say she's like this watching it, and I go, and I smack the shit. And then she looks at me and she goes, pay attention to me. So she eats yogurts. You know, you need a spoon, right? To fucking scoop some yogurt. I'll pick her up for church. This is almost like okay, I found 3 spoons in my truck before. Because that's 3 Sundays in a row where she eats yogurt. And she needs a spoon, but she takes the trash. And I'm all, babe, don't forget your spoon, like when I drop her off. Okay, so then the next Sunday comes. She's eating new yogurt. She puts it on the side handle. Don't work in my truck, so I use a sound bar in the back. So in the back, I don't know how, a fucking spoon ended up back there. So one day I got mad. I was like, babe, pick up all your fucking spoons. There's one in the glove compartment, one on the side, and one by my fucking speaker. And then I go in her car, and she has 2 more. I go into her purse, bro. There's a fucking spoon in her purse. She's like a neat freak, so I don't get it. She hates like having a dirty room, but fucking, I guess spoons is like excluded or something. She needs them everywhere. If y'all were to get a divorce, what do you think the reason would be? Okay,
don't make me sound too bad. I'm
gonna make you sound horrible. Bro. As soon as she goes to the bank and cashes her money and gets that guap, the first place she will go to, malls. Star Mall. We need to go to Forever 21 there and whatever other little places there. So then she doesn't find nothing there. So she's like, okay, well, let's go to Ingram Mall. Buy every single thing that she can buy. But then like when she has like, let's say 50 bucks left, she's like, I only have 50 bucks left for the week. I need to put gas. I'm like, and she goes to a Gossy lot and buys shoes. The first job that she had before this one, the first thing she went to Gossy and got 3 pairs of heels. 3. The total time she's worn those 3 is about 25 times. She's not that bad though.
Do y'all like each other's families?
Yes.
I do, honestly.
Before, I've always wanted like a younger sibling at least. And like she'll be leaving to work. I'll stay here for like an extra 30 minutes and like I'll be talking to her younger sisters, like having a convo with them, actually laughing. Like you'll be over there but it'd be like kind of awkward. You just have a convo, wouldn't laugh. But like with them, like they're like the little sisters I've never had. I mean, I have a big sister. She's like my favorite person ever though. I only have one sister. So she is my favorite like sibling. Sister and sibling ever.
Olivia was salty yesterday because you didn't invite her to the gym.
I'm sorry, Olivia.
What?
I said I'm sorry.
Sorry for what?
Not inviting you to the gym.
Oh, I'll put the camera on.
Do we have any quotes that we go by as a couple?
Specifically, no. But he always says something.
Whenever you're in a relationship, I believe it shouldn't be 2 people. It should be 3. 2 being the 2 partners, or the partners, and then the 3rd being God, because I feel like he helps you with your relationship, and like it helps y'all trust each other more, and like get closer with God. Yeah.
He's so cute, you guys.
I don't know what I said, bro. This is forever. What do you mean?
Okay, so thanks for listening to our Q&A. If you wanna see any more videos that we do, I think we're gonna start posting twice a week. I think that's a good idea to start off really strong.
Twice a week?
Mm-hmm. Whenever I'm off or have a good day.
Nah, I don't feel like it.
Okay, we're gonna be posting twice a week, you guys. Y'all subscribe if y'all wanna be updated with anything. I think the next one is gonna be me doing his full face of makeup.
For the whole video.
No, if I get 50 likes, I'm gonna beat his face. Like, bro, like, look, he gonna be so pretty. So y'all subscribe, y'all like this video. I will be posting our ads down below if y'all want to follow us on our social media. That'd be cool. Thanks, you guys. This was fun.
And any suggestions, leave it
in the comments below. Yes, yeah. Thank you guys. This was fun.
Peace, homies.
Yeah.